Okay, I'm back again to talk about a little bit about the maintaining the database. So, as you said, don't even have it fired up, but I want to talk about the file structure. How, if you're a county office, how you scan these records in order for the database program to use them. So, first on corner records, which is probably the original reason for the program and the most important, is it's based on a county, township, range, and a corner code. And I'll give you an example. If you had in Orange County, naturally, we're 59. If Washington County is 88, and you'll know what number your county is, or you probably shouldn't be in office. But at any rate, we got Orange County, 59. Say we're in 1 north, 1 west, township 1 north, range 1 west, and we want the northwest corner of 6. Well, the file name would be 59, which is a county. We're 1 north, 1 west, and I've got A01. Well, A01 comes from the geocoding system, which here's the northwest corner of 6. You can see right there it's A01. So I'll get that out of the way. In Washington County, the same file corner record would be the same, except it would just be preceded with an 88. So if somebody brought that in, you would scan that record in, save it, and that would be stored in this kind of directory structure. This is Washington County, for instance, and you'll have and it could be, happens to be on the C drive, it could be a server, ZV, whatever, but your file structure, directory structure would have to look like this. There's a county, which would be the database program and the stuff that makes it run. This corner record would be stored in 88 corners, or in 59 corners if it was Orange County. And of course, got a place for original notes, plats, surveys, and this backup, which, like I say, we'll go into that later. But right now, we're going to concentrate on corners and original notes. So you would scan that file in. It's this name right here, and store it in 59 corners. Or in Washington County, if it was this one, you would put it right there and let it alone. When the program fires up, it's going to find that corner and load it into the database every time it fires up. So you could spend a day scanning corners in, fire the program up, and it would find all those new corners. In another example, we'll just do the same township and range, but say it's the northeast corner of 21. Well, it would be 59, Orange County, 1 north, 1 west, and N13. So once again, you go down to 21. The northeast corner is right there. You can see that is N13. This would be the same geocoding form that every surveyor would get when you hand out a corner record reference form. So you can double check, but they should be able to code the thing correctly for you, where you can just scan the record in. But double check it, make sure they got N13. Now the question comes up, say this northwest of 21 was a stone, and somebody's doing a survey in section 22. They come up here, the stone is tore out. So being the super surveyor they calculate where it's at based on references, whatever, and they set a rebar with their cap, and they're going to turn that into the county. So that section, they call it the northwest corner of section 22, and they bring that in. And you'll look in the database, and you already got a northwest. Let me bring this back over here. You already got a northeast corner of 21. Well, the program will tell you that corner has already been put into the database. Now you can take his corner reference with the updated information, the rebar, the fact the stone's been tore out, and he can call it the northwest corner 22, and you'll scan that in and put it right on top of that record, and it'll be the second sheet for this record, or the third sheet, whatever. But in the file, as far as the database, it will forever be named N13. And the first record will say the northeast of 21. The second record may say the northwest 22 or the southwest of 15. It doesn't matter. It's kind of like who gets there first when you scan the record in, gets the first sheet. But regardless, this is what controls. So whoever brings a corner in, it's always going to be known as N13. And a corner record can have as many pages as it takes, depending on how many times it's tore out and replaced. So once it's scanned in, we don't destroy any information. The first record scanned in, subsequent records are attached to that file, and it just grows. Now, if a person comes in, they only want the last page, naturally you can print the last page, or you can give them the whole history, but the database is designed to keep a running record of that corner. And like I say, once that's scanned in, it goes right into the corner directory, which is shown right there. The other thing I'll talk about, because I want to keep these short, is original notes. And they're actually pretty simple. The original notes are just labeled section, township, and range. For example, the original notes for section 21, 1 north, 1 west are scanned in, and they're just saved to this file name right here, 21, 1 north, 1 west .pdf. And the only difference being we use the underscore character to kind of separate the township and range. You would scan that in. Those would go right here. So corners are going here, your original notes are going here. Once you've got that done, the file structure I'll bring over Orange County. You'll have here's original notes, and there's that format. 1 north, 1 east. And these can vary in page size. Some of them may be 1-page notes, some may be 2 or 3 pages. There may be some overlaps, but you really don't care as long as all the records, all the original notes for 1 north, 1 east is contained in that file. And these corner records, this is 59, it's 1 south, 1 east, it's J17. I'm not sure what J17 is, but I can look over here. J17 would be the northeast of 15, so we have a record for that. It's pretty straightforward, and it's made to be as simple as possible. But the work is getting all that scanned in. And like I say, this is what your file structure will look like. Now, in a subsequent video, I'm going to get into plats and surveys and talk a little bit about maintain those. But I do want to keep these short and not run on about it. But I wanted to give you a quick example if you maintain the database, how you would do that. And like I said, I'll bring up a quick file here. I want to show you the section corner form. You've seen this before because I pulled it from the database, but the surveyor comes in office, you would give him this form and he would fill it out. If he had photos, it would be great. Put the photos in, there's room for that. And this tells him, that's that same form, tells him what he has to do, and also a little bit about state plane coordinates, what should be done on that, and gives him an example of how to name the file. And you can always check that and make sure if everything's correct on this form. You would just scan this in, name the file, put it in the record, and be ready to go. So that's basically what I wanted to do with this video. I'll get off here and we'll come back later and we'll talk about how to get plats in, big subdivision plats, surveys, and I'll talk a little bit about the backup stuff, which is minor. The biggest work is going to be involved in getting your file set up to be retrieved by the program. Okay, I'll talk at you later. Thanks.